Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Attack on Titan Episode 3. Apparently 3 years pass, and I'm surprised that the Titans don't somehow manage to get over Wall Rose, considering there's a gigantic hole in the wall, because the Armored Titan had smashed through it, from what I remember. But, I guess they somehow plugged that hole, I don't know. Anyway, how old are they at this point? I'm guessing between like 13 and 15. I'm just gonna say 15. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section how old Eren, Mikasa, and Armin are at this point. No, wait. Let me check, because it's either... No, it's 3 years... It's, I think, a year between when the Titans attacked and when they try and join the Scouts, and then 3 years between then and when they're done the training. Okay, so a year between when the Titans attack and when that happens, so essentially 4 years end up happening before episode 4, I think. Or between episode 4 and 5. So at this point, I'm assuming that they're like 13. At this point, maybe. Just let me know, you know, the ages, because I'm confused. Anyway, they joined the Scouts after all this stuff has happened, and the instructor looks very intense, because he's obviously seen a lot of crazy stuff because of all the stuff going on, and his eyes, the way his eyes look, it looks like he hasn't gotten a lot of sleep, because all over his eyes, I don't know, I assume it's to show off how intense he is and all the crazy stuff he's seen. But yeah, he starts going over some of the recruits as he starts, you know, questioning them, who they are, where they came from, why they joined the Scouts. And one of them, I think Sasha, she is standing there eating a steamed potato while this is going on. And when she notices the sergeant is looking at her, she just reaches up and eats another bite. I'm like, what the fuck? And yeah, she ends up saluting the wrong way. I think like this, when it's supposed to be this. And I think that was her. But yeah, she starts getting yelled at as to why she was eating that, and she said that she saw it in the kitchen and that it was begging to be eaten, and the guy's asking her this like he's never seen anybody eat a steamed potato before. He's like, why would someone eat that? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Haven't you ever eaten a steamed potato before? And she realizes this as well and breaks off a piece of the potato and hands it to him, offering it to him. Apparently this is the wrong thing to do because she lost out on meal privileges for, what, 5 days and had to, like, run God only knows how far. So, yeah. And, apparently Armin's name is a little bit weird, and that's what the sergeant picks on at this point. He says, why did your parents name you that? And he tells him it's after his grandfather. Anyway, they go through different stuff, and one of the guys there who's looking for a cushy job once he gets out of there, you know, join the MP where, you know, you defend the nobility and all that, he ends up picking a fight with Eren, and he ends up getting a crush on Mikasa. I'm like, ooh. And the thing is that when he sees her with Eren, I think he is getting the idea that maybe that they are a couple. If I'm wrong, let me know, because he gets annoyed that Mikasa is hanging around Eren. I think it's not just the fact that they're picking fights with each other, but I think it's also getting under his skin. If I'm wrong, let me know. Because I know that Eren and Mikasa aren't biologically brother and sister, but they're like adopted brother and sister. I would assume. If I'm wrong, let me know, because I'm just assuming on this point, because no one's told me otherwise. Anyway, they get to the training where you have to, be able to balance with the machines around your waist, because if you can't balance in midair, then you're kind of screwed, because, you could accidentally fall and get eaten by a titan in the process. And Mika says is natural at it. I think Armin and some of the others are at least decent at it. Aaron's having a very lot of trouble, where he gets, turned upside down and stuff, and I'd be like, well, yeah, if you've got bad balance, then you probably aren't going to be able to do well at that. And he's trying to ask everybody for tips because he thinks that if he can't do this, he'll get shipped off to the fields, just like some of the other people who couldn't cut it or didn't want to cut it. And he refuses to do that because he wants to fight. Anyway, some of the others are talking to them, and we find out that 2 of the other recruits had similar experiences to Aaron and Armin, that their village was attacked by titans, and they barely managed to get away, essentially. Who knows how many of their people were able to get away as well, but as far as we know, they're the only survivors. But yeah, later on the next day, when they're doing the training, Aaron's actually able to do it until for a split second it starts acting up again, and he's unable to do it. Come to find out, the machinery was defective, and he's actually able to do it decently. Anyway, I will see everybody next time.